I'm gonna make a thumbnail. Because I promised to do a thumbnail tutorial for you guys. So, I'm gonna show you guys how I make a thumbnail before we go. This is a thumbnail that I made for Bizzleberry, and I'm gonna make another one like it. Basically for 12.12. So what I need for this is I need a splash art and a render of the same champion. Do we just want like the regular Yuumi? Because I've used this one already. I've used Battle Academia. Maybe the Heartseeker? So, what I'm doing right now is I'm saving it and then I'll show you guys how I work with some stuff. So, I have a folder for different champions. I'm super OCD with this. So I see Yuumi, Heartseeker, I can't spell, Heartseeker splash art. And then I'm also saving the render and I'll open them up for you guys in just a second. Yuumi, Heartseeker, render. Okay, so I go to my new thing. And so the splash art is gonna function as my background and then the render is gonna go on top. It looks smug too. Oh no, so it looks like that one wasn't background removed. Let me just, I'm gonna try again and save it. Let's see, Yuumi, Heartseeker, render. Looks like this one is good. Okay, cool. So we want to erase this watermark. So I'm just gonna make my, erase that. So now I have like most of the like components of what I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna do that. So what I do to get the background to kind of look nice is I increase the saturation a bit and then I increase the exposure. I can probably do a bit more. That looks about nice. And then we're just gonna blur it. I do a Gaussian blur. I'm not really sure how it's supposed to sound or how to pronounce it. So I do that. So we'll find this and then we'll find, I'll probably make it bigger just because what we're looking is just for a nice color background. Probably something like that. And then I've got my Yuumi now. So the Yuumi is gonna be like the main point of the thumbnail. I want it to be focused on her because Yuumi is a big focus. We're talking about how enchanters are nerfed. So we make Yuumi bigger. I want her to pop a bit, so I'm increasing her saturation, probably not that much. Maybe just a little bit. And then her exposure as well. Just a little bit. And then to add just a tiny bit more pop, I go to light and shadow and I go to do a drop shadow. And then I do like a little black outline. Oh, not that much, not that much. Let's see. How about that? It's blurred, but a little bit of black there just to add a little bit of pop. Yep, we'll increase it a little bit, just like that. Other things on this one, oh, we definitely want, Bizzleberry puts his icon on the top of all of his thumbnails. So we put the Bizzleberry icon right there. And then we try to make Yuumi, we'll probably make her a little bit bigger. Okay. There, something like that. We can always move her around. Luckily, I have a, I saved these so that I wouldn't have to like go through this again. But I'll show you how I do one of them and then I'll just copy it for everything. Okay, to new layer. Cool. So how you get this text, I do this. So I'm gonna do the words tier list as you see here, but I'm gonna do them myself. So I add text. So I just create a little text box, I type in tier list, and oh wait, no, I did not want that. Okay, and then I'm gonna make the font Luckiest Guy. It's like a pretty popular YouTube font right now. I normally do just about 150 for text, and then I make it bigger as needed. So to match this stuff, I'm probably gonna make it let's see, 180. That looks a little too big. Let's try something in the middle, about 165. That looks nice. So I do like yellow, gold, white, gray, and then yellow, gold again. This is absolutely something that you have to like try, be bad at, and then get better at. 100%. Now I have my font, I have my words. I do yellow and then gold. So if you look here, I can make it probably a little bit bigger. Nope. It'll give you foreground and background color. Mentak Soki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I need to hire you? $5 a thumbnail. Advertised on Twitter, DM on Twitch or Discord if you need one. Is this Photoshop? No, this is called GIMP. I don't even know what it stands for. It's like the something image manipulation program. So I'm doing here, I did what's called alpha to selection right here, which if you see these little dotted lines, it just means everything in this layer, they put like a little corner around it. So everything I'm about to do is only gonna affect everything that's in the dotted lines. Now I'm just gonna add a gradient just to add a little bit more. So it's still yellow, but you can see the little bit of popped here. It just makes it a little nicer. And then I'm going to do a drop shadow with black and a little bit opaque. Yep. And that's everything that I do for the text. So now, I actually learned this recently and I feel like kind of like a dummy for not knowing it sooner for how long I had been working with this program, is you can actually like merge layers so that you can group them all together. I hadn't figured out how to do it with GIMP for the longest time, so I'm just gonna place these relatively where I want them, like relative to each other. Okay. So that looks just about where we want it. I'm not very good for like evening things out, so everything I do is like pretty approximate. Oh, I should have redone this text. Okay, well, we're gonna do this one more time because this top text right here needs to say Enchanter's nerfed.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we'll do our alpha to selection again, and then do our gradient and drop shadow. There. Enchanter's nerfed, and then I have to change this to say support 1212. I literally redid the only text I didn't need to redo, guys. I'm scuffed. All right, and this is gonna be a white gray gradient for the middle text. I do not claim to be an expert at this program, guys. I'm still like relatively new. I've been making thumbnails for about like 6 months, but my focus, like, this is something that I do, like, obviously, like, 1, for income, but 2, because, like, I really enjoy it. I have never been someone who's good at artistic things, so me, like, being able to do this and to be able to do it for money is, like, a big testament to, like, I just really work hard and, like, attempt to get better. I like to learn different, like, skills when it comes to thumbnail making. Okay. That looks like somewhat what I want it to look like. So I merge my layers and then I just called it text. I'm just trying to find a way to make this look nice. I'll probably have to make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so we make it a little bit smaller and I do a 3D transform, which just lets me to basically rotate the text in 3D. I didn't really like that, so I'm gonna undo it. It's just a little bit like of a small touch you can put on something. I do just like a small one like that, so it looks like slightly like it's popping out. Right, we have our background, we have our Bizzleberry, we have our enchanter, or we have our champion, we have our text. Couple things left. We have this little thing in the background, it's called a line nova. So when I go on GIMP, I will do a filter, render, line nova. I don't exactly know what all the numbers mean, so I have to always like check it. And then, oh, wait. I normally duplicate the layer and move it down here, so I'll show you why. And then I'll make the colors. The color, your foreground color that you make it, is what color the lines will be. So if I do this, let's see how this turns out. Oh, oh, in order to make it go on the entire image, I need to do layer to image size. So now when I do my line nova, it'll do this. I'm not sure I like the color though. I'm wondering if we just change the background completely.
Eventually.
So I'm pulling up the Jana art right now and I'm scaling it to be the same size as the entire image. And then we're gonna do the same thing that we did with our other background. We're gonna increase the saturation. We're increasing the exposure, and then we're gonna blur. And then I normally make it a little bit bigger just because this one has so much just like white space in it. I just want like a lot of the blue as well. Trying to find a space that's more blue. Actually, what happens if I flip it? And then... Oh! What did I do? Let's do... Jana, where'd you go? Okay, looks good like this. Okay, what color do we think for the line nova on this one? So we do the text copy. Let's see if the yellow works better on this one. If not, we'll change color. I just don't like this. Do you guys get what I mean? I just think I would like it better if it didn't have it here. I feel like that I like this, but there's something I can do to make it better. Try a bit more gold. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's try my goldish color. How's that look? Better? So I can increase... I can decrease the sharpness and increase the offset radius, it looks like. So let's undo. Filter, render, line nova. So decrease the sharpness. Oh, the sharpness is already at 1, so we'll leave that. And then the offset radius, I think we want to increase. Okay, so I doubled the offset radius. How does this look? Better? Same? Worse? Is it, can I lower the opacity of the line novas? Yeah, so I can do something like this. Maybe if we increase the randomness. Okay, wait. Let's try this one more time.
Later.
And then more muted. I don't know if I like that better or worse. I don't like how it looks in the center, so what I can do if we end up liking this in general, and this is just something that people don't like generally like notice very much, is I just deleted it. That's the fun thing. If you don't like something, you just delete it. Offset radius makes the lines further out so you don't have to do that manually. Let me double check. The offset radius will pull them further out from each other. So, okay. 200 for the offset radius. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I want to make sure that the lines don't like take up too much space or aren't popping too much. Actually, Leslie, the changing the opacity was a really good idea. I think I want to use that for future thumbnails too. And what I'm gonna do, so I hope nobody crucifies me for this, because I know that once you guys see it, you can't unsee it. I don't like when the lines show through the words. Okay. So I'm erasing some of it. I'm renaming this layer to Line Nova so that I don't get confused. I try to look at it small to see if there's anything, because right, like nobody is gonna see the thumbnail like this. So I'm trying not to get like too bogged down on the details. And then I want to see if I like the border color. Normally I do a blue for his. He prefers to have blues and purples as his. So I'm gonna pick my background, select all, and then do a stroke selection. I do 30 pixels for this. And then Bizzleberry normally likes his to be blue. Like this lightish blue. So I'm just going to save it. And then I'm going to export it as a PNG. And then hit export again. It's exporting. And then so I just upload the file. Go to my things. I'm not showing you this because it has like all my personal files on it. And then send to him. And we're done. Thanks so much for watching. If you want more content, my links are posted down in the description of this video. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.